folks, it's time for all you fucking serious. That's right. The worst quiz show in all professional wrestling. I'm here. Your boy Mongo is here to stump my co-host. And what has been going the past few shows, I need to up the difficulty stuff. But I ain't doing that tonight. So, first up, joining me is hold on, there we go. The first contestant for the night, former champion Ken Dango himself, aka Sergeant Pepper. What's going on, Kenny?
I was robbed last time. That's all right.
Do you feel confident?
Never.
Okay. All right, well, let's see what happens tonight. Also joining us, we have two Are You Fucking Serious quiz champions. Of course, the first, Mr. Main Event, Mike Ciampa. What's going on, Mike? Are you feeling confident tonight?
No. However, I'm carrying the first quarter of this year as champ. So, as you see from my tagline, it's E-Mass season, baby. I'm ready to win the whole title. I'm tired of this half championship. Do the whole thing.
Oh, my God. All right, well, good luck, brother. It's going to be a tough one. Also joining us, he is the OTC. He is your Forever Continental Champion. He is the reigning and defending Reggie Simpson Memorial Predictions Champion. He is the other half of the Are You Fucking Serious quiz champions, Matty Reigns. Matt, how do you feel about your chances tonight?
I'm not confident in winning, but I'm pretty sure I will be in second place.
Second place?
Yeah, I'm confident in second place as Intercontinental Champion.
Well, hey, do what you're best at, right? Let's get this show on the road, folks. Oh, my God. All right, let's cut that off.
Shit.
Now, Matt and Mike, you're both champions, meaning that I can't have you both pick how we're starting. So, Kenny,
I got the last question right, technically.
Kenny, you get to choose how we start the show off.
Oh my God!
So we have five. So these are five categories. We have, of course, this part, and then a part two with the final points where the points are all tripled. The categories this week: historic WrestleMania moments that happened at WrestleMania, final holders of defunct titles, whose theme is that? Def Rebel edition. You heard that right. And nerd as facts and statistics.
Give me Nast for 100.
Nast for 100. 2 Money in the Bank winner successfully cashed in at WrestleMania. While Seth Rollins' Heist of the Century is the most widely known, this former world champion pulled it off more recently. Matt.
Damian Priest.
It was Damian Priest. That is correct.
The WrestleMania.
Where we going, Matt?
We didn't win. Final holders of defunct titles, 100.
For 100. After the inclusion of many WCW wrestlers and belts, it felt a little redundant for this WWF title to be around, which is why it was last held by X-Pac before being removed from the company. Mike.
The light heavyweight title.
Which is light heavyweight championship. Correct. That puts Mike at 100.
With the X-Ass factor.
I did not remember that shit.
Yeah, I barely did.
Yeah.
I remember when I had it.
Let's go. That happened at Mania for 100.
No, I don't.
That happened at Mania for 100. Kane met this giant in the ring carrying a hook and chain, much like his character Jacob Goodnight from See No Evil at WrestleMania. So who did he wrestle at a Mania while carrying a hook and chain as a weapon? A giant. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's a great colleague?
Oh, ass. They put that match on YouTube, and I straight said,
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
That little hook and chain here. That's supposed to impale Kali, and they, obviously didn't do that shit. All right.
That is ass.
Mike, again, where are we going?
Historical Mania moments for 100.
Historic WrestleMania moments for 100. 2 years ago, WWE made history as these two tag teams faced off in the main event for the undisputed tag team titles. Matt.
The Usos and Sammy and KO.
Or the Usos and Sammy and KO. Correct.
Season that we did win. That happened at Mania for 200.
For 2. Bret Hart came out of retirement nearly a decade after he was fired via FedEx by WCW for a final WWE match at 52. He and his former WWE champion took up an agonizing 20 minutes between the pre-match shenanigans and the actual fight. This is Bret Hart's last ever match. Matt.
The Miz.
I'm sorry, Matt. That is incorrect.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2.
So stupid.
Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That happened at Mania, I want to say 2000 and is it?
Oh yeah, I was thinking when he beat Miz for that
the US title thing.
Title.
Yeah. That was a different thing. So yeah. Where are we going next? Matt.
Oh, I didn't get that right. I know
nobody got it right, but you're the last one to pick a question. What'd you say?
Mike should still be in control because I got that wrong. Oh, wait.
I thought you asked. I thought you got the last one.
Who had it? Wait.
You.
I'll go. Yeah. Final holders for 200.
Final for 2. Ezekiel Jackson was the final man to hold the WWE ECW championship. When it comes to the original promotion and title, this man beast was the last to hold it and even burned it on TV years later. Mike.
Was it Rhino?
Yeah.
It was Rhino. All right. Mike pulls further ahead with 300 points. Yeah, Rhino brought the belt on TNA TV and then burned it because he didn't want to be part of the ECW One Night Stand show. So that's Rhino for you. Where are we going?
We've avoided so far, but let's get to it. I'm Death Rebel with this thing.
Oh, God.
Oh, all right. It's Death Rebel time. Hey, these are the most recent songs they have, so maybe you'll be able to get them. Whose theme is this? Matt.
Alexa.
That's Alexa Bliss.
Hey, I love you.
All right, where are we going next?
Historic WrestleMania moments for 200.
For 2, another recent historic moment that WWE may not like to mention too much revolves around WrestleMania, where Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair became the first to. Actually, I think this question's incorrect. Give me 1 second. I don't think that's right. Oh, no, that's correct. All right, sorry, I had to make sure. Let's try this one more time. I had to double check. I was like, did I just get the fucking answer away? I didn't. Around this WrestleMania, where Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair became the first to main event to feature 2 black wrestlers. So what WrestleMania was this?
Never recent.
The last time Sasha was in WWE, essentially. Kenny?
37.
WrestleMania 37.
Okay.
There you go. All right, Kenny's on the board with 200. Pulls into second place. Where are we going, Kenny?
Give me some facts and stats for 2.
NAFs. While not technically listed there on the official card, this multi-time WWE champion became the first WrestleMania main eventer to be born after the first WrestleMania. While not technically listed there on the official card, this multi-time WWE champion became the first WrestleMania main eventer to be born after the first WrestleMania.
Oh, no.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can't wait to guess afterwards. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. That's who the fuck I was gonna say. Damn.
Yep.
Seth Rollins was the
Wasn't-
first person that came to my brain. Like, I don't know why. Like, he just seems like young enough to be there.
Yeah, he was born a year after Mania.
Yeah, wow.
Yep, it was not listed as part of the main event, but he was in the main event. Yep.
Damn you, Steph. That's all right.
All right, Kenny, where are we going?
Death Rebel for 2.
Oh,
Death Rebel for 2. All right, whose theme is this? Matt.
Josh Briggs and Jensen, Jiggs, whatever they are. Yeah, damn.
Jensen and Briggs. Yep. Yep.
Because that's the only thing that has cowboy theme. Yeah, 300.
There we go. All right, so I'm going to go for 3.
Yeah.
All right, whose theme is this? Kenny.
Oh, Party Girls, Caden and Katana?
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Good guess, but no. Anybody else? This is Dewdrop's theme. Happened even after she split. This is after she split from what's her name? All Red Everything, and before she showed up with Chelsea.
Oh. I ain't never heard that thing.
It was bad. It was bad. I think we all just collectively forgot the Dewdrop shit happened.
Yes.
What are we doing next?
Historic WrestleMania moments for 300.
3. WrestleMania X introduced this iconic gimmick to WWE, giving Shawn Michaels one of the greatest matches of his career. Mike.
Ladder match.
Was the ladder match? That is correct.
My boy lost, but he still missed the WrestleMania.
That's right. All right, Mike, where you want to go?
Final. Let's go defunct titles for 300.
Defunct for 3. After 54 years, WWE killed off the Women's Championship in favor of a more ladylike Divas title. The history of that decades-old belt came to an end around the waist of this former Miami Heat dancer turned wrestler. Kenny.
Carmella?
That is unfortunately incorrect, Kenny. Anybody else?
I'm going to take a guess.
Oh, shit. Layla.
That is correct. It was Layla L. Yep. So that puts
Ricky Ortiz.
And, yeah, this when they slipped.
Remember him now.
When they slipped on the ground and the whole belt snapped in half like this, and they became BFF bracelets. Yeah.
Oh, that bullshit! I was like, that's the fakest bullshit ever. Something broke in a perfect exact piece.
2 perfect pieces. All right, Mike.
Let's go. The nerdy ass stats for 300.
When the Undertaker's WrestleMania streak ended, Rob Van Dam took over at 4-0 as the streak to beat. This current WWE superstar is heading to WrestleMania with a chance of going 5-0 if you don't count Battle Royals. Somebody on the card this year can be 5-0 at WrestleMania. Matt.
Bianca.
Yep. God damn it.
Correct. It was Bianca Belair.
God damn it. Fucking me.
That happened at Mania for 300.
For 3. Braun Strowman teamed up with a literal child at WrestleMania 34 to win the Raw Tag Team titles from this tag team. They vacate them the next night on Raw because Nicholas needed to go to school. So who did they win these tag titles from at WrestleMania 34? Who were the Raw Tag Team champions 7 years ago?
Nope, I'm not.
5, 4, 3, 2. Matt.
The bar.
Or the bar. Yep.
Wow.
All right, Matt.
We lost.
Matt and Mike now tied again. Where are we going, Matt?
Historic WrestleMania moments 400.
For 400?
Yep.
All right. WrestleMania Goes Hollywood was the tagline for this installment, where Cena and Batista were both crowned as the future of the WWE. So what WrestleMania saw both Cena and Batista get their big championship moments? Mike.
21.
WrestleMania 21. That is correct.
Yeah, I lost.
No, you saw the next round.
I told you, Cookies, don't do this to yourself.
Let's clear that section out. Historical Mania moments for 500.
All right. Despite several legends having their retirement match at WrestleMania, only 2 men have refused to return to the ring after their final WrestleMania loss. Name both.
Hell nah.
Kenny?
Hell nah. Because even my goat came back.
Right.
I was struggling to be like, hey, nope.
Only 2 have lost their last Mania match and never returned.
Because the ball-headed skittle show brought his ass back and
5,
chopped his head.
4, 3, 2.
I want to learn this.
Nope.
Angle and Batista.
What?
Macho Man lost at Mania 7. Yes, he came back. Michaels at Mania 24, 26. Yes. Yes. JBL, yes. Angle 35, no. Batista 35, no. Taker won at Mania 36, has not come back. Stone Cold won at Mania 38, has not come back.
I was over here like, I know Shawn Michaels came back. Undertaker, hell no, because we saw him come back during the pandemic. Like, who are these people?
All right.
Kurt Angle's bald-headed skittle diddle ass.
Hey, the greatest member of the Shield ever was.
Make a wish shield.
No.
Make a wish shield. Let's go. That happened at Mania for 400.
That happened at Mania for 4. Ricky Steamboat holds a record for the most days between Mania matches at 7,680 days. At Mania 25, he teamed with these legends to take on Chris Jericho in a handicap elimination match.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
This during the ass years of WWE. Super ass.
I remember the
I remember that match.
It was a. I'll give you extra stuff. It was a 3-on-1. Ric Flair was at ringside.
Yeah.
As was Mickey Rourke.
Yeah. I only know one wrestler. I don't know the third one. That's what's.
One of these guys will never be mentioned again for reasons. 5, 4.
I'm guessing.
3. All right. Go ahead.
So it's just 2 names, right?
2 names. Yep. Just 2.
Yeah. Snuka and Piper.
Yep.
Roddy Piper and Jimmy Snuka. That's correct. Yep.
Wow.
By the way, my God.
You said one couldn't be mentioned ever again. It's obviously not Piper.
Wow.
All right, Matt. Man, y'all staying tied. This is bullshit. What happened to Mania for 5? All
yep.
Right. RK Bro and the Street Profits shared a beer with Gable Steveson after the Olympian launched Chad Gable out of the ring with a belly-to-belly suplex at this recent WrestleMania. This was technically Gable's WWE on-screen debut.
Oh, God.
What a bust. What a failure. 5 for Kenny.
39.
That is close, but unfortunately it's 38.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
All right, Matt.
Final holders for 400.
After a few explosive weeks on MTV, Mil Muertes, aka Ricky Banderas, took the Wrestling Society X Championship off of this Lucha Libre legend, quote unquote, just before the show got canceled. If anybody knows what the hell MTV show was.
Who the hell is that?
Huh?
No, I'm thinking of who the hell is this? That's the answer. Who the hell is that?
All right, 5. He's been answering the past few episodes. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Fuck it, I'll take it, yes.
Kenny.
My man, Johnny Nitro, Johnny TV. Oh, fuck
I
it.
wish it was. I wish it was, Kenny.
Dang.
Oh, fuck.
Vampiro.
Of all fucking people.
Yeah, the fake Mexican.
I knew it was one of the fake Mexicans because you know Johnny TV swear he is Mexican.
Oh,
But look, we all said my shit is negative. Ain't this about a bitch?
Final holders for 500.
Final orders for 5. Rob Van Dam fused this and the Intercontinental Championship together in 2002. It would return twice, both times being retired within a year.
Nope.
5. 4,
Fuck
Kenny.
it. I'm losing. European title.
Nope. Hardcore Championship.
I had my hand up, but never mind.
What?
Fuck it.
Yeah, the Hardcore Championship came back on 2 separate occasions. I think the first time it was gone after like 5 months, and then the second time Foley brought it back to give it to Edge or something, and that was it.
Let's see if I can break a record with the most negative.
I mean, hey, you get 3 questions
man.
right in the second round, you're back into this.
Let's see if I can break even. Let's see if I can do this shit.
So where we're going next?
Whose theme is that for 400?
Oh my.
Let's see if I can get the work.
Theme is this. I'll give y'all a hint. One of you has a name on this show that this thing belongs to. 5, 4, 3, 2. Mike.
Me? Chopper?
I'm like, I know I ain't got nobody named that to that.
Yeah.
Nigga, my name is Sergeant Peppers.
All right. Where are we going next?
Holy shit. Let's clear this fucking section out. Get rid of these damn things.
All right. Themes. Last one for 5. Whose theme is this? Matt.
Me and you?
That is incorrect, Matt.
Oh. That's how you know Def Rebel, all their stuff sound the same because it do sound like me and Young's thing.
It does sound just like me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Judgment Day.
Ew.
Judgment Day's new song.
Yeah.
HBI. See? Yeah. Yeah, I knew that one was going to get y'all because that song sucks.
That song is ass.
It has the same, it's the same.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Wait a minute. Play that again. Did they say Judgment Day in the first line, though?
They do.
Wow. Yep.
I heard it and I saw it.
Yep. All right. We're going for 4 or 5 first.
4.
Speaking of 4-0, this Hall of Famer is the only superstar to be undefeated in WrestleMania main events, stretching from Manias 14 to 38. Not undefeated at Mania overall, but anytime he was a main eventer. Kenny.
Stone Cold?
That's correct. That's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yep, because
The only reason why I knew that is because you just put that shit up that said his last match was at 38.
Right.
All right, let's wrap this part of the quiz up. While Asuka was the first woman to win the Royal Rumble and the Money in the Bank ladder match, this veteran became the first woman to successfully cash in and win their Rumble earned title shot at WrestleMania. Matt.
Becky.
That is incorrect, Matt.
Okay.
I'll take a risk.
Kenny.
That was Liv?
That is incorrect. Mike.
Bailey.
That is correct.
Yeah. NWO. Yeah. There we go.
All right, so going into the second round.
We can read the scores, nigga. You ain't got to say it out loud.
Looking pretty dire.
We can read, motherfucker. Just switch the categories, bitch.
Man, that's what's about to happen.
Hey, I'm not nope.
Just switch the screen, bitch. We don't need you to read the scores out loud. Just switch the screen, motherfucker. While I
On
get
the bright side, it's just considering how the points work in the second round, it's still anyone's game.
Yeah, shut up. No, it ain't. Anyone but mine.
Kenny, you can answer two questions and pull ahead.
I was like, it was y'all's round. If I don't like thoroughly destroy everybody in the first round, true, false, and whatever the other category is, that's y'all.
All right, time for round two.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, who the hell is that? True or false? Yeah, this y'all. Y'all got this.
Hell no.
All right, I think
Mike won that.
Mike won that. All right, Mike, go ahead.
Who the hell is that for 3?
The hell's that for 3? Who's this? This is all WrestleMania gear, by the way. Everything I have is with WrestleMania themed gear. Matt?
New Day.
That's incorrect, Matt. You're now at 0. Kenny?
Johnny Knoxville.
That is correct, Kenny. That is Johnny Knoxville.
1,500. Who the hell is that?
1,500. Who the hell is that? This man's going for the big points. All right. Who the hell is that? I think I had Kenny there.
That is going to be New Day. Do I have to say the member?
No, you don't. That'd be a dick move.
One question too
that
early.
Is New Day. That is. Yeah, it was Big E's, but yeah, the New Day. I was not. That would have been a dick move to make y'all just specific.
But that's you, so that's why I had to ask that. That's why I had to ask.
Matt, you were just like a hair of a second too late. All right, next.
15, true, false.
True, false for 15. Since the introduction of the women's editions of these matches, WrestleMania 40 marked the first season, Mania 39 to 40, in WWE history where the Rumble and the Money in the Bank winners all won their respective title opportunities. Io Sky cashed in, Damian Priest cashed in, Bayley and Cody won their Rumble earned matches. Is this true? Is this statement true? Matt?
True. That is true.
False. Happened in 2019, 2020 as well. Bayley and Brock both cashed in successfully. Charlotte Flair and Drew McIntyre won the Rumble.
I read it wrong. Oh, well.
All right, Kenny, where are we going?
Who's that for 6?
Who's that for 6? Who the hell's that? Kenny's your hand up?
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Go ahead.
Macho Man.
I'm sorry, Kenny, that is incorrect. Anybody else?
Nope.
Bianca Belair.
Ooh.
Try to have the braid in there just to give y'all a clue. But yeah.
Oh,
I
don't even.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought that was part of the fucking robe.
Right.
All right, Kenny, pick again.
Who the hell is that 9?
Who the hell's that for 9? Who the hell is this? Matt.
Rey Mysterio.
That is Rey Mysterio. Yep. That's his Captain Mexico here.
Before Marvel says, sit that ass down.
Yep. All right, Matt.
Who the hell is that for 1,200?
Who the hell is that for 12? Who the hell is that? Kenny.
Is that Seth?
Yep.
Seth Rollins. That's his Game of Thrones gear.
Before I even knew what Game of Thrones was.
All right, Mike, if you don't answer any of these questions, you might get fucked here. We'll find out. All right, Ken, where are we going?
I am preparing because I don't know none of this shit.
True, false for 3.
For 3, WrestleMania 41 will be the only WrestleMania where neither Royal Rumble winner will main event. Matt.
False.
False. In 2 ways. Mania 34, they didn't main event. This is the first 2-night Mania where neither Rumble winner main events.
I didn't even know about Asuka and Nakamura. I'm just like, I know this ain't the first time it didn't happen. They don't care. Whatever the next one up is, 600.
Prior to Eric Rowan's defeat by The Rock, Chavo Guerrero held the record for the fastest WrestleMania loss at 11 seconds. Matt.
True.
Kane beat him for the WWE ECW Championship at WrestleMania 24 in 11 seconds. There we go. So, Matt, you're back to 0.
All right.
Let's see.
Ain't no way I can win.
Kenny can win, though. Kenny can flat out win.
All right. So, true, false, 900.
Outside of the 2-night WrestleManias, there has never been a Mania that has not taken place on Sunday. Kenny.
False.
You sure? False. You're right.
I was gonna say that bullshit they put us through the pandemic where Big Show challenge.
Monday.
You don't want to know why? Because my dad took me to that WrestleMania.
Oh, did he really? That's the one. Okay. Well, there you go. There you go. Yeah. All right. Last question.
I remember going to school to
All right. Matt can play spoiler. Kenny can win, or Mike can win or lose. We'll see what happens here. WrestleMania 32 was a first to feature none of the champions from the previous installment in any matches, as they had all been injured over the course of a year. Matt.
False. I'm just guessing.
All right. True.
Okay.
Yeah. So Tyson Kidd Cesaro.
I had my hand up to say true.
Yeah. Look at all this shit. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that means that our current solo reigning champion.
I survived, but I didn't answer a fucking question.
See what happens when I let y'all win?
Oh my God.
I said it. I need the other half of the belt. I'm the full champion. Damn, it feels good to be winning against Mike Tyson. Woo! Now let's get on to these predictions.
Oh my God. Yeah, that wraps up our Event series for tonight. We have a new solo champion. Yep, Mike's won.
Yep.